Welcome back to another video. In and out of lockdown, I've been doing a few rides and scouting out some other places to get out on my board. So I'm going to start a new little series of places I like to ride, where you can get out and about. Maybe even if you're in lockdown still, you can get out on your own and go for a little blast. Each of these videos is going to come with a location, a little video about it, and an infographic that you can put onto your phone and take with you. So the first one is Eastbourne. It's a really nice simple little ride. I'm going to put up, let's see if I can bring it up on screen here, so an infographic of every place I go to. So the top will have the location, and then scrolling down it'll tell you where you can park, the postcode of the nearest place, where the ride starts, where the ride ends, and a little graphic to see if it's a circular route or ride to one end and turn around and come back again. Going down again, it'll give you the level of the ride, whether it's easy, medium or hard, and the length. So Eastbourne one is 8 miles. That's a total, so you start at one end, it's 4 miles to the end, and then 4 miles back again. Charge points will be listed, so if it's a short ride you probably won't need a charge point unless you want to do it a couple of times, but it's always nice to be able to stop, grab a cup of tea or something. The terrain will be listed, so you'll know what kind of surfaces you're riding over. Then there'll be advice on what kind of wheels you need. If it's a nice smooth surface, obviously you can be riding street wheels. If it's more off-road, bit of woodland, some trails, then ATs will be recommended. The last box will contain any info you might need, or some advice on the area, what it's like, busy periods, or anything else I feel that needs mentioning. So with the Eastbourne ride, it's a nice simple one to start off with. The seafront is a nice long straight run. So where I've put the start, there is a nice run down the seafront, and then it's like a split level, so you can ride right on the beach, and then there's a bit looking over it, and then up a bit across is a bit of road. If you're a total beginner and you want to stay off the road, you can just hit the promenade and go all along to the end. So in this video I'm going to grab a few shots of each bit, so a bit of the promenade, a bit of the bit looking over it, and then a little bit on the road, just to give you an idea of what it's like there, and a bit of variety. So maybe you could do the run a couple of times and do each part as well. So let's jump into the video, and then we'll go through the infographic in a bit more detail. Seen the ride, and if you feel like you want to do this, you can grab the infographic. I will drop a link in the description below. Then you can put this on your phone, and it's really convenient to scroll through and have all the information like there and then. So looking through, obviously the town the parking spot. This parking spot for Eastbourne is right next to the promenade, so if you park your car there, you're literally right at the start of the ride. So end to end, 4 miles to the end, 4 miles back. That way then you can maybe jump up onto the higher platform or into the road and ride it again. So I'll give you a total of 16 miles. It's easy, really simple, direct, straight run, can't get lost, just keep the sea on one side of you and keep heading forwards. 4 miles there, 4 miles back. So the Holywell Tea Chalet at the end is the best place to charge. During lockdown, I'm not sure if it's going to be open. There are a few hotels along the seafront as well. Obviously, if lockdown's over while you're watching this or doing the ride, you should have no problem charging there. The terrain is mostly really smooth. The start is a little bumpy, and in certain places the tide has washed some stones onto the promenade. So if you're riding street wheels, just be careful you don't get one wedged under your tyre. Street wheels start to finish, dead simple. I ride this on AT a lot, and if you hit the end of the trail, there's a little route up to the right. You can keep going upwards, and there's some fields and some tracks up there. So if you're on ATs, you can extend your ride a little bit. And then finally, ride info. Tourist season can be very busy. There's a lot of people kind of meandering around the seafront, not really paying attention to where they're going, so just kind of like keep an eye out. This is why I like to hop up onto the other levels into the road for some bits. But it's a really nice little ride. I hope you like this little video. I've got 2 other rides coming up. One of them's a really beautiful 22-mile off-roader. Again, I'll keep dropping the infographics into the Google Drive as I've got them. Grab them from the link in the description. Thank you very much for watching, and I shall see you next time.